Hi, my name is Elizabeth King. I graduated from Indiana Wesleyan University in 2012 with a major in English and writing. I went on to do my master's at Ball State University with a degree in General English Studies, and I graduated in 2016. And while I was there, I applied for a Fulbright English teaching assistantship in Taiwan, which I happily received, and I've been there for the past year and a half teaching English to elementary schoolers. When I was in high school, I went on a tour of IWU. Now, my dad works at IWU, so I wasn't too excited about this tour, but I had a day off from school. I had to do something, and I came to IWU, and something happened during that tour that changed my whole thinking about what I was going to do. I realized that this was the right place for me, whether that was just an intuition or a nudge of the Holy Spirit. Something happened where I just knew I was coming to IWU, and I'm so glad that I did. It turned out to be a great decision.
And why your major?
When I was in high school, I loved reading. When I was in elementary school, I loved reading. And it was just a lifelong passion, and I loved writing, had a lot of affirmation that those things were something that I could pursue. So I just decided that that was what I was going to do in college. And I learned so much. I grew so much, and there are things that I learned in college that I don't think I would have expected to pay off later, but everything that I did and learned in college actually has benefited me later in life. My writing skills, my thinking skills, all of that. So I'm really glad I decided to become an English and writing major too.
And how are you using your degree?
I'm using my degree maybe in ways I didn't really anticipate. While I was in school in 2011, I studied abroad in China. And it didn't seem to really fit with an English and writing degree, but actually it ended up being the perfect combination for me. Led to one of my passions, which is studying Chinese. Didn't know that was going to happen. But the things that I'd learned as an English and writing major from reading, from thinking and writing papers and fiction and so many different things I have gone on to use in graduate school. I've gone on to use just doing my daily life as a teacher in Taiwan. So it's like every day I'm able to use my English and writing degree. Whether or not I am writing an article, which I do occasionally, I'm also thinking about these things in the ways that I learned while I was in school.
Future plans?
In the future, I hope to work in international education. Over the past 10 years or so, I've just gained a huge passion for viewing the world from an international perspective, getting to travel and meet people, make friends with people who grew up in a place that is different from mine, speak a different language from me. And one of the things that I think is really incredible about universities is that they give us the opportunity to meet people from around the world who come to study in the US, and for students from the US to go around the world. So I hope to be a part of that, and I think that my English and writing degree is a big part of that as well. My name's Elizabeth King. Thanks for listening.